What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Tommy B back at it with another podcast. This podcast is an interview podcast. My special guest is my fellow Canuck, a man that likes to get under Bars MC's skin. He is the elite troll of Bars, that's for sure. Tell him who you is, homie.
Oh, man, you know who it is. It's Venable, bitch. What the fuck, man? You should be introducing me. I shouldn't have to introduce myself, man. What the fuck is this slave master shit?
Always trying to turn the tables on the CEO. I see how it is. Venable, what the fuck is up, my dude? I see you traveling around Canada. Actually, let's talk about that. Tell our U.S. and around the world Bars fam friends what it's like to travel around Canada.
Well, honestly, the traveling thing kind of started when I'm in my youth. My dad went around a lot. He was always packing us up and moving us somewhere. Following work is what he called it. But anyways, we were always changing schools and towns and stuff. So later on, I kind of continued his legacy. I kind of went everywhere he didn't go. So I kind of covered the entire country. It's extreme, differences between places and people. I know America has us pigeonholed as the East Coast people, a very small community of East Coast people that talk very strange. For some reason, they think we all talk like that, but we don't. But and then it just it was first just to discover and experience the country, and then it turned into something else because I started making friends different parts of the country, and then I've been returning to places I've been before, trying to kind of build on these relationships, I guess. So anytime I'd go somewhere, the place I just was before, they'd be like, hey, you got to come back or whatever, and then I'd be thinking about returning places, and the last 5 years or so, I've only been to a couple new towns or new parts of Canada. Other than that, I've been returning to places I've already been, battling all over the place, getting involved in different hip-hop communities and shit like that, and it's tiring. Now, I'm on the West Coast, and I'm done. I'm done traveling, running around. I'm going to sink some roots down. I'm tired of being the one traveling around trying to, maintain these relationships I've made over the years with all these different people all across the country. It was fun. I know more about this country than anybody in my country, but it's over. But, I don't regret it. I've learned a lot, and, it kind of made me into the person that I am. And it's kind of cool because I can talk to anybody from anywhere because it's just a bit transplants. Everybody moves around here, right? So it's kind of cool. I do love my country. It's huge.
Yeah, that's dope. I enjoyed watching your videos you made after, each province you went to, just kind of having a different story with different provinces. I thought it was cool. I showed my family and shit. They're like, look at this crazy motherfucker. But on to our next question. You just had a battle with OD. You took the L, unfortunately. I know it's not sitting well with you. What's your opinion on the OD battle?
All right, now with that OD battle, man, I watched a drop of his. I don't remember which battle it was, OD. I don't know what fucking battle it was. He keeps asking me which battle I'm talking about. I don't know which battle it was. All I know is dude snapped. He fucking snapped. He went off. And, I was going into the battle. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I got to put in some work this time because you know me with Bars. I don't put in that much effort into my battles on Bars, but, it's because I was live battling. But I figured with OD, I may as well, put in some effort here. And I thought I fucking watched them both rounds. His battle against me was nowhere near as fire as the one that I watched, where I made a comment about, who the fuck's writing for OD, But he didn't come anywhere near that. It was like the same old OD that I wouldn't be worried about, So I thought I watched him fucking 2-0. Only because I watched his rounds, I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. I was excited to see what he was going to come with, but it just seemed mediocre to me, you know what I mean? The comedic shit he did with putting on the wig and all that, and he's not even rhyming things properly with Venable, he's rhyming other things that don't really rhyme, he's not even doing good reaches. I can't believe I lost that battle. I think there's maybe one or two other people that believe it, or that are agreeing with me, but I guess he won. I'm still in shock. I'm gonna have to rewatch it, and maybe now that some time has passed, maybe I'll rewatch the battle and maybe I'll agree with the judge's decision. But I honestly felt robbed with that one. I don't even remember who the judges are. If I remember who the judges were right now, I'd be fucking punking them off right now. But I can't remember who judged that battle. But I do remember losing it, and I do remember thinking, how the fuck did I lose against OD? That OD, you know what I mean? Like the same old OD, not the snappy OD.
Personally, I had it 1-1. I had you clearly winning the first and OD winning the second. It really was I liked the battle altogether. I didn't think OD was his best. Like, I agree with you on that, but I don't think you were at your best. You know what I mean? It was a great battle. I liked it. You know, but you and OG at this game. You know what I mean? And you know just as much as I know that not everyone's going to be your number one fan. Not everyone's going to like your shit. That's just the way it is, right? That's how the cookie crumbles. So on to what's next with Venable. I want to know what's going on with Venable. Are you retiring? Are you going to still pursue the live conquest? Or are you going to stay on bars? What's next for Venable?
Well, I'm more or less stepping away to let other people chill out. I mean, I went out to Thunder Bay, and like I burst the battle rap scene in Thunder Bay. I did like Thunder Bay claims me as their own. I did a battle out in Vancouver. It got big views. It made big noise out in Thunder Bay. So then they're like, you got to come out here, put on a battle event. And so like I started the whole battle rap scene in Thunder Bay. And the friends I had out there, like it was always main events. It was always big events. You know, we always had a lot of fun. I always put on, you know, a wicked show. Like every time I went to Thunder Bay, you know, it was lit, and it was like I didn't realize that was the only reason a lot of people were fucking with me, you know. So my last battle in Thunder Bay, no, my second last battle against a guy named C-Section. It's absolutely my worst fucking performance that I've ever done on a live stage, and it's like it's terrible, and I can't even think about it. You see, what had happened was I was staying with my buddy's brother's ex-wife. Okay, so she's the homie. The brother was the homie. My homies, like we were all homies. But this time around, they had gotten divorced. So she invited me to live with her. What I didn't realize at the time was that she didn't want to be homies. She wanted to get down. But she's a great big giant fat person. I love her to death as a homie, but I would never fuck her, even if I was stupid, drunk, and desperate. So like I didn't say any of this to her, but I let her down gently, like no, you know, we're homies, you've always been the homie, I've known you for 10 years, you know, let's not go down that path and destroy our friendship. She seemed to accept that, like she seemed like she was cool with it, but what she did, like 3 days before my battle, and I was kind of sleeping on rehearsals, she knew that, everybody knew I was kind of sleeping on rehearsals, but 3 days before my big main event battle against C-Section, she kicked me out via text message. I was going to my friend's place, and she sent me this huge text, which I will save forever, talking about she has this mysterious anxiety bouts that is undiagnosed, but she can't have anybody in the house, so she's going to leave my stuff at Kevin's place. Don't come back. The locks will be changed. And so 3 days before my big battle with C-Section, I wasn't fully rehearsed. I had maybe my first round memorized. I still had 2 more rounds to memorize, and I tried my best while I'm trying to figure out where I'm staying, where I'm sleeping, what I'm eating, all that survival shit, and I'm trying every second to rehearse my battle, but in the end, I got up on stage and my battle just disappeared from my fucking brain. It was gone. I had nothing. I had maybe 10 bars around or something like that before I just fucking forgot everything. So it was a pathetic fucking performance. And what happened was, like, I did not see this fucking shit coming at all. But half of the people that I roll with or were there with, they left the venue before I even got off stage. And before you knew it, at the end of the night, I was alone. Everybody left. They went their own ways. Everyone just fucking deserted me. Like, I basically had to, like, fucking wander around Thunder Bay and like, break into a fucking laundry room just to stay warm because it was in the middle of winter. And then it dawned on me that everybody there was only fucking with Venable when he was winning, not when he was down. And when I had a bad performance, they all turned their fucking back on me. But at the same time, it was the middle of winter. I couldn't hit the highway. I couldn't go anywhere. So I ended up staying with the president of the battle league there and working on another battle against Drop D, the kid's name is. That's my last battle that happens. And you know, I was able to focus. I watched that kid 3-0, perhaps 2-1. It was the fucking battle of the night. You know, it was a dope battle for me to have on my last in my last event in Thunder Bay. See, I knew that I was going to do this last battle, and then I was going to leave that fucking city and never return. So Now, the thing with being on the West Coast is you know, they don't like me division jumping, so they always had a problem with me going and battling elsewhere. So, like, right now, I'm in the West Coast, and I can't really ask for a battle after coming back from out East. So, like, I'm in retirement, but I'm just going to chill out for, like, 6 months, you know what I mean? I'm not going to ask for a battle. I'm still going to stay active in the forums. I'm still going to stay active on battlers' pages and shit, but I'm not going to ask for a battle, because if I ask for a battle, they're going to say no because of the dumb shit going on between the divisions out East and out West. So I'm just going to chill, let everybody forget about me, and then I'm going to come back in the wintertime.